recording actually started, 2 of our settlements are actually celebrating our leadership. Do you think the people on Solaria are gonna ever do that? Probably not. Why? Because they're almost -40 with their happiness needs. Yeah, they pretty much are very, very angry, but that is to be expected. Welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800, where we are going to be completing our build here today in Solaria. Hopefully get the island situated for the long term. It's been really fun building this one because it's completely different than all the other islands that we've been making so far. You know, the other ones are all tailor-made to improve the lives of our people. Here, it's really to make their lives as much of a hell as we possibly can. So let's continue on. We have a whole bunch of stuff to do. The first one is that we need to transfer over some of the items that's necessary, and I think Rantium has actually produced the other items that we need. Perfect. No, that's not the one that I need. I think there's one more coming through. I don't really care about that one. But I do need the itinerary for serfs. The other thing is, I figured out what the hell was going on in the Arctic. For some odd reason, there are some issues with regards to the routes.
Skies are clear.
I have them pretty much set up to fix over time.
A magnet for genius.
But for right now, you will more than likely hear the dumbass announcer come through and say like, oh, there's a workforce shortage. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's that. Everything is fine. Okay, I fixed the routes. They're okay. It's just going to take some time for it to actually populate. Over here on Cape Polaris, they're going through so much coal. It's ridiculous. And I think, are they out of oil lamps now? No, these guys are the ones that produce the oil lamps. Yeah. So, essentially, we are going to make sure that we have all these areas pretty much situated.
I couldn't stay here forever.
They do have enough goods in here. It's more so this, like, these ships trying to actually get to them is the main problem. So, which one is this one? Like, the vampire squid, by the time it actually gets over to Site 4, they don't have any, you know, oil lamps. So what we're actually going to do is once the Commandant actually returns back here, I've sent it over to Inferno so we can get some guns for the flamethrowers. We're actually going to be doing a little bit of TLC over there in the Arctic really quick because we have to get that situation under control. I also figured out what's happening too over here because some of the trade is actually coming through Ditchwater. They don't have any more advanced weapons, so they're not able to trade it. And as you can see, Champagne is going down because they actually don't have any in here to trade for glass. So we're going to get that all done. I have a bunch of Reapers actually currently being made, and that's going to be sorted relatively soon. They'll start trading in the guns, and this place will be fine again. No big deal. We will see a little bit of a reduction with our population for now, but I mean, it is what it is. I was focusing so much on Solaria that I forgot about everywhere else. But yeah, we'll get some soon. 5 minutes, yeah, we'll get some ships. No big deal. Yeah, each one of them are making 3, so we're good. There's our engineer population working as intended. So one thing on Solaria that I was thinking about doing actually was putting in a power plant somewhere, because I remember that these guys will actually... I didn't ask for your opinion. These guys with electricity will actually produce saltpeter, and that may not be a bad thing to have. The only downside is that this guy is actually providing electricity to these, but in hindsight, I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. The extra pearls, I'm not using the pearls, really, but it's okay. I'll just keep them in here for now until I actually get other specialists for these clay pits. But what I'm going to do is actually get the power plant set up, and I think this is actually going to be the best spot for it, because it'll go all the way into the Hacienda territory. I don't know if it'll go all the way to the end. It doesn't look like it, but it's okay if it doesn't, in my opinion. Because if these aren't, like...
I believed we would be independent.
Well, no, not really. I'm trying to see, like, maybe... Because I do want saltpeter. I don't really care about this as much. I would prefer to have saltpeter, so I don't actually have to work on that in the old world at all. So let's go ahead and build up a power plant. We'll just put it, like, right over here. And we'll get the train tracks going right now. Just get them across to here and then link it up. And we need some windows, so we'll grab that. I think actually the Endeavor is close by. Do you guys have any windows in here? Yeah, you do. Perfect. I'm gonna need some windows, please. Let's head over here. So we're also bringing in the advanced weapons, and we're gonna build that up. We can also...
Workforce shortage.
I know. It's the stupid lamps. Yeah, I need to get the Commandant over there as quickly as possible. What I can do, actually, is instead of using the other airship, what I'll do is I'll actually build a new one. And I'll make it one of the big boys, so they'll actually be able to carry more stuff. Because the only one that I'm using over there has the 5 item slots. I might as well use the one that's got, like, a lot more. So, not a big deal. Have plenty of stuff over here. I'm glad that we loaded up back here with ethanol. That's really important. We have plenty of motors here as well. The only issue right now is the tobacco.
What brings you here, Governor?
Lack of tobacco leaves. That's what brings me here. We also need to get some specialists for the Harbor Master items for these particular fish oil factories, because I do want to start sending some more fish oil towards Hunt's Hell. We're going to need it so we can actually have more of these tortilla factories, and for us not to constantly have to import beef over here, because I feel like that's also a bit of a problem. Producing the soccer balls is okay right now. I had a thought of actually moving all the aluminum smelters off of here, making Solaria be the only ones to produce it, but just based off of the way that the island is set right now, I don't really see a need to do so. I can just get somebody in here to have electricity for them instead. Yeah, that's easier to actually navigate as opposed to this. Okay, can you put those windows in here, please? And then we're going to build up this power station. How much oil do we have here? Pretty good. What I actually want to do is get rid of these.
It's not the time to be playing around.
No, it certainly is not. I'm going to get rid of these homes and swap them out with the Obrero homes. Why? Because I think we need to have more of a population of each one. Get them, them.
The city has grown more beautiful.
That is unfortunate, but it happens. We need this one. Perfect.
These are no conditions to live.
That was funny. We are kind of low on influence. I don't like that. We need to get to work on it. We also need to get this thing up. Can I build this? Yeah. 40 seconds for some mail ain't gonna be that bad, but whatever. Where's the Commandant at, man? The fast as hell airship. There it is. We get all these. How much influence do they cost? Oh, that's 15. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for some time then. But at least I'll have the advanced weapons here. Then I'm gonna head back over to the old world and get some routes set up.
The device is complete.
Okay, there's the last book that we're going to need. Let's actually go here, Rantium, put this one back in, and we are going to want this one, the brutal tax legislation. Okay. The next thing is, now with some ships actually up, let's go with the argument.
Ship constructed.
From Inferna, we need to make sure we have a lot of advanced weapons heading over to Ditchwater right now.
Constructed.
I could potentially put 2 on this route.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
I think I will put 2 on this route. Let's put the Halibut 3 on here as well, because we want to make sure that Ditchwater never runs out. That's also actually, like, really optimal to make sure it never happens. Put all that in there, and then we need to...
Your people are starting to get sick.
Where in the hell am I gonna put a freaking hospital now in here? Oh, crap. Okay. Well... that's unfortunate. Let's put the hospital, like, right here. It will not even reach them. So we're pretty decent here with Calchuk and all that stuff, but what Sapphire actually asked me to do, or if it was possible to do, was see if I can get a trade union to these Calchuk plantations and get them to work a little bit more effectively. So I think I would be able to work with these 6 over here if I move the police stations a little bit. Yeah, because then I lose out on that one right over there. Yeah, so I have to restructure this area just a little bit. Let's get rid of some of the stuff in the front here. Yeah, where did I need to put this exactly? Like, right around here. So get rid of this road for the time being. Get rid of that, those, and this. Yeah, so this will probably be best place for it. I'm gonna fix that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Get a road here and a road here. Okay. And police stations, well, now we have a whole bunch of empty space that we can't do anything with. Do I want a police station at all? Do I need it? Probably I do. Yep. I'm gonna move the footbridge a little bit further up. Let's get rid of this, and these. So we'll actually have a police station. Probably be like one right here and one over on this side. Okay. One right here, and then one right here. And let's go with some random ornaments around here. Another water tower down. I really like the shed, so we're gonna put the sheds down. And then the concrete floor. There we go. So we'll get some items in here. Upgrade that to advanced so they can at least get to the back there. And stop whatever illness is plaguing them. And we'll get what we need for these Calchuk plantations really quickly. I don't think... Oh, no, we are doing something. Oh, yeah, we're getting him. Okay. So, wait a minute. Does the power plant actually make it up to the mine? It should. So now these guys actually have electricity. Cool. So how far does this go, really? It'll go up to this spot here, and then we also have this one for these.
Your people are miserable.
It's coal, isn't it? I don't know what's going on with the coal route, because... What the hell? Yep, that's gonna happen.
Your people are miserable.
I don't know what this issue is. Like, they are running out of coal like no tomorrow. Well, okay, that's one of it, because there's not enough coal on Ditchwater. That I understand. But why are the sites not having enough?
Skies are clear.
Yeah, so that's bringing in enough for them. Site 1 is fine. Site 3 needs what? Oil lamps?
The epidemic left buildings abandoned.
Fantastic. What do these guys need? Yeah, it's just oil lamps all around. Where is that fucking airship? Is it just not picking up any oil lamps? You know what, dude? Hold on. It's not this one. It's this one. We do not need 2 schnapps in here. We do not need this. We need more oil lamps in here. Yeah, there we go. We have a ton of oil lamps, and I need to just get this situated. If they don't have the schnapps, who gives a shit?
What'll it be?
Okay, has my airship arrived? And do we have enough guns over in here now? We should now have a decent amount. 270. So yeah, we just need to keep these guys on route as much as possible. We also have a fair amount in here, I would imagine. No, we clearly don't, apparently. Okay, so they need to work more. I'm going to be building a industrial complex of just heavy weapons at some point. It's going to be Wolvesmen. I'm going to rename the island as well. So this is going to probably be started in the next episode, if I'm being honest with you. Because I think it's time that we actually make a glorious return here. These guys have been living a very peaceful life, and now they're gonna be home to a whole bunch of heavy weapon facilities. I think it makes a lot of sense, don't you? Ah, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So what I was planning on working on, so now if we have this, then we'll probably need the elevator. But I don't know how much we can actually get more out of this, so we'll have to see. Let me go over to Rentium really quick. I want to see if we can just go ahead and get some items for... Let's get the fish oil factories. So I don't understand why Meg is actually given or in this, because they don't actually benefit from it, do they? I don't think so. Well, let's get this guy for sure. We're gonna need... We already have a bunch of him.
A tutor couldn't tell an amphisbena from an on a centaur or a periwig.
Okay, chill. All fisheries and pro farm. What do you get? Extra tallow? Don't really care about it. I feel like Ferris would be better here. Well, not necessarily, because we don't really care about their happiness needs here. Yeah, let's get to a ham. We will get 2 of her, and then 2 of the fishing net. So that's going to be over there for Solaria, once we actually get them transferred. Where's my airship at, man? Please tell me it actually left. It's here. Motherfucker. Okay, go to, head to Inverna. So what I want to start doing now is actually getting a whole bunch of, like, the concrete floor again, just to start off, and then we're going to do some beautification on it as far as the industrial ornaments are concerned. So let's get this stuff all set up in here. Can't really mess with this side. We can with this one, though. Get this all in here. All there and all there. Don't want it going down the side of the mountain. Want it definitely behind here. Build all that up. Yeah, we need a
coup securing their expertise.
We definitely need to make sure that we have some decent influence coming out of our soccer games now, because we are going to need it. For all these guns, we're definitely going to need it. Yeah, so we have pretty decent coverage when it comes to the concrete floor now, and that's what I like to see at this point.
People celebrate your leadership.
Excellent job, Ryu. Appreciate you. Go ahead and build more of these. There we go. It's looking really good, actually, for like a, as I think Patrick said it, as a penal colony. So it's fine. We just need influence at this point. Let me go ahead and transfer drawer over here. I keep clicking on the wrong one, man. It's so stupid. We got that here too. That's fine. Get you over here. You're really gonna help out with quotas. And we're gonna put this book into this one. So now these guys are... Where are they at? Oh my god, they're at -50. I could give them the chapel. There's enough space over here. Sapphire did say I could do that, so... I will give them a little chapel, like, right in here, but that's all they're getting. And I need to rebuild that, loudspeaker, so I'll put 2 instead of 1. There we go. Looking pretty good. I think we can get rid of this little bit over here and put this down. Yeah, so we have a decent amount. They are missing dung, but that's
Maybe
because...
if I was 20 years younger.
Oh, no, you're fine. You look good. Get rid of, like, random little bits, and then we're gonna put down some more of the ornaments. I can't really put that one. We can put that one over here. Actually, let's stick to this one. Where is the trailer? Let's put the trailer over here. Can I actually put, like, the industrial crane right here? Yeah, let's put the industrial crane, like, right over here. Can have a pipe network. Where's a random... There's a pile driver right over there. Saw. There we go. Get rid of a larger area so we can put the crane down. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do a lot of beautification work here today, I think. Get rid of some 2x2 so I can put down the construction sites. And I probably will... I agree. What I can do is make a long line here. Interesting idea. Hold on. We're gonna have a pipe network. If this little section wanted to actually cooperate with me, that's a different story altogether. Running along the train tracks over from this tower all the way to the refinery. Even though this tower actually belongs to this refinery.
Ship constructed.
Nice. I'm gonna hear that 3 more times.
Ship constructed. Ship constructed.
I have a little construction area in here
Ship
too.
constructed.
Get rid of like most of this. Let's get this entrance over here. That's what I wanted to hear somebody say from
Your
here.
ship has returned from its voyage.
Oh, that's incredible. So we have our little construction area in here. Let's get another one of these. We can have a coal tower, I think, like right over here. Have a pipe network that runs through here and then down to here. Get another crane, I guess, like over here. Some of those. Probably need a pile driver, actually. Looking pretty good.
Wherever you go, whomever you meet, cherish truth, defend it fiercely.
Perfect. Now, here's the thing. With the Arctic routes, this is the one that's going to all the sites, right? No, that's staying within. This is the one going to the sites. So we're going to swap that out with this airship right over here. And that way I'll be able to get more stuff over in here. So we can actually go ahead and... I think it's King William Island that provides it. Yeah, so King William Island will bring over more schnapps. We don't need it there. We can unload here, 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 and here. So we'll have pretty much 2 airships working on this. That way we shouldn't ever have this problem again. The next thing is that the Commandant, now that it's here, We won't be able to get coal out of here. How much coal does Constantinople have, if any? It has a fair amount. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna actually like micro this because I need to see which one of these places does not have enough coal at the moment. Did you just drop off a whole bunch? Yeah, so it's mostly Cape Polaris that's having the issue. And I would imagine they just are not producing enough here. And I stopped actually like importing it. Is that what happened? Yeah, so I needed to swap out these schnapps. That's the main thing. Because they are also, you know, benefiting from schnapps up there. But I would prefer to have coal. Where's the guns? The guns are over here. Get coal in here. Because clearly this is where they're getting a whole bunch out of. And I'm still working on the beauty build video for Constantinople, so it's more so me trying to find a song that fits. You know, that's the main thing. Because even with the Tabarim video, I went through so many different ones in a row. Like, oh, okay, you know what? How about just the one that actually is the headliner for Land of the Lions? Why don't I just pick that one? Head over to Cape Polaris for me, please. Thank you. Head on back to the New World. Jork should be here now. So let's go ahead and get him into this trade union. So they were working fast to begin with. They're now working every 4 seconds. And now they're producing oil. There's also a gentleman, I think, in here, or a particular item.
I've a wealth of parts, real odds and ends.
For trade union items. Definitely going to need that later. We should get this one. I think this is actually going to be really, really powerful. And Sapphire actually mentioned that we do this. So we're going to need 10 Arctic scrap, 10 sails, 5 zinc, and 10 of the Arctic gas. I'm pretty sure we have all of that here. We have any sails? Yeah, we do. Okay. And we have the scrap, or do we need to grab some? We have 7 scrap, which means we're gonna have to go up into that hell pit up there and fix that up. You're good. You...
Ready to fly.
Yeah, see, it's just not delivering enough. When we have 2 airships working on this, we should be golden. We should be golden. And now we're bringing some more over, so that's also really good. Back to the New World, please. How long is it gonna take for this thing to end? It ended just now.
I would draw you like a Mesoan god, with the body of an ocelot and the head of a snake.
So we should have the Jalayan here. I don't know about the champagne and the felt. I think we do have enough felt. If not, I'll get some more. Where's felt? We do not have, so we're gonna have to get that from dishwater. And champagne, we have 370 in here. So even if we don't bring in the felt, we should have a decent amount of influence generation from this one this time, and that's pretty good.
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
Awesome. That's what I like to see.
Your people are miserable.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Jesus Christ almighty. Who was the guy I just grabbed? I don't even remember. Oh, was it the pirate dude? Mother... I hate how finicky this thing can be sometimes. Where are you at, though? Doesn't he have, like, a little bit? Oh, see, like, I have 2 of him. Might as well transfer him over. On... Oh, not Old World. Here, in Hunt's Hell, do you have the other guy? No? Huh. I'm pretty sure I had him somewhere. It might be in use at some point. I have no clue. But this is going to help out considerably. It's not going to increase the quotas, but he for sure is going to be producing calamari and additional fish oil, which we need to actually send some more over to Hunt's Hell for sure. That's bauxite coming in. This one's selling the alpaca wool.
Only are reporting in.
We should be loaded on bauxite here. Actually, get rid of that. Double check. We have plenty of coal, and that's going up along with a lot of iron and plenty of steel, so I'm very happy about that. In that case, I would assume if I were to... If I actually activate this power plant, right? This should be sufficient enough for them, I guess. I need some reinforced concrete. You head over to Hansel and get me some. Let's see, what the hell did I even get? Oh, it should be the sapper, isn't it? It should be a first-rate sapper. Yeah, that's what I got. Now I remember. Now I remember. It's early, I have not had my coffee yet, and yeah. There's something in my eye, too. I don't know what the heck is happening. Where are you at? There's two of you. There you go. So let's get these guys in here to start and put them within the harbor master's offices so they start working. This one needs to be built up. I might as well do it anyway. And get this one all situated. So now they are going to be producing extra goods and all that good stuff. You're happy about 50% productivity quotas? Okay, no, you do you. How much oil do we have here? A lot of oil. So what I'm going to do actually is get one of my ships over here. Let's get the Griffin 2.
Your ship has returned from
Solaria. We're going to get some fish oil. And we're gonna take it over to Hunt's Hell with the quickness, because, yeah, we need it. New only. And also head back over to the Arctic, where we're gonna freeze our asses off, as usual.
The people celebrate your leadership.
There. Now you should have at least a decent amount of coal to hold you over until the route is pretty much fixed, so I don't have to hear the bullshit anymore. And you guys seem to be okay. You're not. You are. I think you're getting there.
My technique against facial frostbite is working.
Well, you know what? Let's actually micro this. Not this one. Let's go over here. Let's get some.
Miserable.
They're not. Did you see? I just gave them coal. It's not my fault. They take forever to fucking get it. Outstanding. I'm gonna go over here and get a whole bunch. Why? Oh, okay. We have a little Arctic flu going on over here. So we'll get a whole bunch of oil lamps. They have plenty of brass in here and plenty of whale oil, so I'm not really worried about these guys.
People celebrate your leadership.
I could have optimized them, I guess, a little bit, but whatever. I do want to get this thing, though, for sure. Because that'll be really important. But let me get the oil lamps to everybody, so we won't have that horrid pop-up anymore. And then I have to double check over here. Yeah, so apparently Hunt's Hell is not producing enough fertilizer anymore. I don't know what is going on with that either.
I don't have all I need for my canvas.
Yeah, well, you'll get it, dude. Do we not have glass in here at all? No, we do. What do you mean? Okay, here, have 200 then. Problem solved. What is happening over here, I wonder? Okay, you know what? Produce faster then. Because I can't run out of fertilizer at all. That's not a good thing. And what are you missing? Wood? Okay. Well, can't really deal with that right now either. Don't want to, really. Let's get a whole bunch of oil lamps. I'm gonna go to not Site 1. Site 3 seems to be okay. Site 4 probably needs it.
Adjusting for winds.
And then Site 2. So then we're gonna deliver these two in here, and then we should be golden. Then we're gonna work to get some of the scrap. I think I just saw some. No, that was just my eyes playing tricks on me. Like I said, there's something in my left eye. I don't know what's happening. I even checked it multiple times. I don't see anything. I think it's just dry.
Hold the crane.
So how much coal do we have in here now? 392. You know, it is coming up fast, and that's a good thing. I just need to make sure that the route is going to be stable, and I can't change it anymore. Because I will be very honest in saying I forgot about this region a little bit. So some of the production chains have in fact changed. But it's no biggie. I'll actually take the Twist of Coral out of here and send it over to Constantinople. I want to put it in that harbor area. It's been up here for way too long. Just been big chilling right over here. I still have an unsettled island over here. A small one, and then there's another one in the back there I haven't really cared about. I guess, like, I hazed myself so much on the whole Arctic region, I just kind of was like, bleh, I don't want to work on it right now.
On our way.
Enjoy some oil lamps. And then over here, we're going to drop some off as well. There's a coal route. Yeah, see, like, this is a good thing to see. There's still some oil lamps in here. Now that I'm supplementing, it's going to be even better. Okay, and then are you good here? You have a decent amount. I have 30 minutes in order to do this, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ditchwater has felt. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. I also do need to come back to this island at some point. Yeah, see, no fertilizer here, not good. Why?
Ship constructed.
It's taking forever. There is enough there.
Ship constructed.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna have a big construction complex like right over here. So we're jumping in between the regions, and I kind of like doing this from time to time. Let's get
constructed.
An entrance right over here. Get it all the way to like here maybe, and then get another little entrance. Go over to here. Perfect. Get a crane over here. Maybe another crane right over here. Can you... Wait a minute. Oh, that's a connector pipe. Oh, that's kind of cool. Put this here. This one's gonna be on the... Why didn't it connect? Hello? Okay, now it did. The hell? Okay, it just does not want to work with me today, apparently. I want it to look cool, man. Maybe actually... Is there a bench underneath this thing? That's funny.
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
There we go. That works kind of good right there. That connects up right there. We'll have some additional water pipes like right over here. We're gonna need a construction trailer right here. Go over to the other version and we're gonna get some dirt mounds like right here and right here. Water tower, some crates over in this corner. I think I put one in between. Yeah, there we go. Now I have an open spot. Need to leave a room for one of the towers. There you go. We have another construction complex over here. I have to go and check on the Grand Gallery because I feel like might have like some additional ornaments that are pretty on the dirty side. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way. Kind of just like you see like smog and stuff pop up. What we can do is we can actually have like a bunch of these tanks. We want to just do that? Let's just make a whole bunch. Yeah, there we go. A very long row of tanks. Oil tanks. And the garbage truck is also here, so if you hear a loud noise, that's not me, that is them. Pretty good. I can dig it. Okay, back to the Arctic. You are going to drop off a whole bunch of these oil lamps. Thank you. And then we're going to go into this health pit up here.
Celebrate your leadership.
Where are you at? You're over there. Okay, so let's actually... Oh, I see a little box over here. You see it? When you play Anno for so long, you kind of pick up on little cues like this. This is just a keen eye at work. It's obscured a little bit, but when you're all the way in the back here, you get like a little glimpse of it. That's actually kind of lucky, if you want my honest opinion, that you even see one. Back when I was actually getting the stuff necessary for all of the Arctic mines, oh man, that was just terrible. I had it on 3-speed, and I was just going like no tomorrow trying to get what I needed. We essentially need 3 out of this thing. That's all I really care about, because if I just make one of those things, it'll be fantastic. Let's see how many we get from here.
Engines engaged.
And I got 4. Perfect. We don't have to go searching for more. We're going to get the Arctic gas. We're going to get some of the zinc. Actually, head over to Site 4, because I know these guys have zinc in here. And everyone's good here. You're good here. You're good here. Good here. Good here. Everyone's happy over here, right? Have some decent coal. Okay. Looking pretty good. And you guys have oil lamps here too. Yeah, you have 12. But oil lamps take forever to go through. That's why I was like, how is it that that screwed up? I don't understand. But it is what it is. You know, shit happens. Okay, I need some zinc, please. I need 5. Thank you. What I'll probably do is I'll get a whole bunch of this particular item for Rantium. Because I know that, you know, having increased stuff... Well, you know, not necessarily. I could also put it in on those little islands as well. Or, you know what? Adifex might actually benefit from now having 2 power plants, so the trains actually work.
Ship has returned from
and then
its
getting these things as well, along with the little islands. Yeah, so if I'm thinking about this correctly, it would replace Megan here. Or not Meg, it would replace this
An
one.
explosion in one of your factories.
Dude, I was just heckin' here. Oh my god.
Awaiting course.
Outstanding. It'll replace the motor for the electricity, so we should actually have a fair amount of oil in here. Do we have enough to build 2 power plants? So this one would be like right to here, right? And then this one, I can get rid of some of the road over here, and then that'll be up to that one. What would these actually provide? Do they actually give anything for electricity or no? I don't think so. So let's actually plop this thing in here too. I have to get rid of a section over here, one over here, and then one over here, because the tracks won't go through a triple. Yeah, so we'll have... I'll need to bring in some more construction materials, but I think if we actually get that item and then actual power plants over here, we'll be producing a lot more iron, and that's going to be fantastic. The other islands that are sending over to Inferna is... I think it's actually just Ivygate. But why are we loaded up on coal here, and... Is it only the one? The golden behind 4? Now I have to check all these things. God damn.
The people celebrate your leadership.
That's not to there. Are we not sending it? That's impossible. Yeah, it's only one. Okay, then we're gonna get 2 ships onto this. Because if they have a whole bunch of coal in there and it's not being transported, what the hell is the point? Back to the Arctic. Let's get 10 of the Arctic gas. Where is it? 10 of the Arctic gas. Let's get 20. And then what was the last thing we needed? Sails. For good measure. We also need the scrap. That's what we need to. Grab the scrap. Grab all of it. Head over here and let's transmute that item.
Celebrate your leadership.
And then we're gonna head over to back to Solaria, and then we're gonna put in that trade union and see what happens. Because if we produce like quadruple the amount of iron from that one, holy crap, we'll just need coal.
What'll it be?
I would like this thing, please. Nice. Go ahead and deliver this back, I guess. It sucks that you can't change it out of iron, though. I'm being honest. But we'll see what happens. It doesn't provide any additional effects. It just produces an extra good.
Where to?
Go ahead and trade that back. Okay, and you head back over to Solaria, please. And we are going to also head there now. I kind of like this whole thing. It reminds me of Dune with all these silos. We have a whole bunch of spice silos. Do we want to build some more? Let's do it. Let's get a long line from here to here. You know what? We will actually just extend this just a little bit more. And let's duplicate it, like, right over here. And we should actually put a wall around this, I feel. Yeah, we put a wall around the whole thing, like, right here. So, get rid of this section, get rid of this. Get rid of this bit, and this bit. The way to get in is probably going to be like right here. And we're going to have wall go to here. Wall around, and like so. What else need to do?
Your people are miserable.
Bro, are you kidding me? Alright, that just... I think the ship just doesn't arrive in time. That's really the long and short of it. Yeah, I quite like that, actually. So we have a whole bunch of these oil tanks right over here.
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
Cool. Is that the pirate dude? Well, I got this guy in here. Where he at, though? Oh, there he is. Perfect. And then we were also looking for that net, but I don't think the net is here yet. Put this in here. So that's 50%, that's 70%. How fast are they working?
Tired.
I don't think they can produce any faster. But that's just me. I have no clue. That's at 4 seconds right now for iron. We'll have to see. Truer words could not have been spoken. If only they didn't rebel. That's just the thing. Let's put a little construction zone right over here. Also have, like, not that one. Let's get rid of this one. Oh, and before I forget, Toon Raider actually told me that I should be utilizing these little empty spots for the little magnifying glass. So I put the warehouse and marketplace because those are like my go-tos, and obviously my banner is first, so the banner is going to be right there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm quite penetrated by your kindness. Oh yeah, having some pipes over here ain't too bad. Another pile driver right over here. And maybe some copper pipes. See what I can do over here. What kind of just stuff right over there? It's a small one. Here, put that. We'll have some like additional construction sites over here. And then we'll put like small pipe network right over here. We'll do the same over like right here, I guess. Looking pretty good. This area, I quite frankly don't know what to do much with. You know what? I could maybe just make a really long pipe network going all the way over to here. Please don't go onto that thing. Thank you. So let's bring it over to like here, and then we're gonna veer off into like multiple different directions. We'll have one that goes over to the mountain over here. We'll have one that goes down like so, back to the mountain right over here. And we'll stop the other one like right here, go straight over to here. And we'll have elevations and such to it. So let's start off with ground level. We'll bring it to here. And then we're going to have the pipe connector go up. There we go. Actually worked once in my favor. Gotta love it. It did not. It decided to change at the last second.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
There we go. We'll have this one turn in this direction. We are also going to have this one turn. We'll have it over like this. I'll probably have to fix this one, make it go down to ground level. Have this one like so, and then this one just end going to ground level. Yeah, I'll have to definitely change this one to that. There we go. Get that sorted. Then this goes all the way to here. We need to change this one. Yeah, that works. I think it works well. We'll have some offices here, I guess. We'll put a crane in the back. How about that? We'll put a crane like right over there. Have a trailer right here and right here. And we get the other smaller one right over here. Okay, this ship arrived here, right? So you drop this off. But now I need you to actually hightail it over to Ditchwater so you can bring back some felt. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring over some felt. And let's put this thing in here and see what happens. So what's the ratio looking like right now? That is insane. But this sucks. So I can probably build up all of these if I have a stable coal route over here. Or I can just build this thing. Bring over 50, and then where's the reinforced concrete at? There it is. Bring us some more windows, so you never know. Yeah, I didn't have much time to really work on the game, if at all. I had a lot of stuff on my plate past 24 hours, so the idea was I was going to have the routes pretty much situated and not have to worry about the Arctic right now, but at least I'm glad I got that sorted and whatnot. But I do think the changes that we made to Solaria in its entirety have been very worthwhile, and we're gaining a lot of iron out of here. Like a crazy amount of iron.
You should go sit in the shed, boss.
So they're going to be working relatively well. I would imagine that those two mines are capable of actually producing enough for all of these steel factories to work with electricity. Once I actually get a coal route here that's steady, then I will turn on the power, put those things to task, a whole bunch of really important specialists to get them working very well, and then we'll have our own little steel production right over here in the new world, which is really going to help out the old world not have to transfer a whole bunch of steel over here so these guys can work on it. But what I was actually considering is later on, maybe, where is it? Right over here. What if Solaria later produces all the police equipment of the entire world? I don't know where the heck I would put it, but I think this would kind of be really funny. How big are the... Oh, damn, these things are massive. Maybe not. I don't know. There's room over here. I could potentially consider this. But yeah, that's also another little nifty idea I had for that. But we do have a decent amount of construction ornaments all around. So every part of Solaria is actually working. There's no part that's being left unturned, pretty much. The only thing that we really need to build up are these remaining flamethrower towers. I don't think we'll be able to in this episode, unfortunately, because we're getting close to that timer. You know, if only, like, on the days that I will actually start live streaming, you bet I'm gonna definitely be going for more than an hour in each time. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. And what I was thinking about doing, I know like a couple YouTubers have done this in the past, but you know, for the actives right now who are here, obviously the community is not large enough yet to really say like, hey, let's actually start this idea up. But what I was thinking is, I think it would be funny if, and a really cool thing later on, if I were to say, hey, if you're having problems with the game, or if you're having a bit of trouble with your game, send it to me. I'll see if I can fix it, and we'll go over it. And we'll have fun, memeing and all that stuff.
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
100% I would probably roast you, but am I the best Anno player to probably be doing that? Probably not, but I think it'll be funny for content. And you know, like I said, when I started this channel, I really want to make people laugh, and I think last episode for sure I made some people laugh. I don't know about this one, but yeah, that's my whole thing. So that is something that I've been thinking about for the future. A lot of ideas for the future just pop up into the old noggin from time to time, you know? So, we'll see. Did I actually bring this guy in here? Oh, I didn't. I put him into this, and we'll go over here and put him into this.
Storeroom's full, boss.
15 seconds for some fish oil. Yeah, love to see it.
Cargo boat at the ready.
This is what I like to see. We do have a decent amount of caoutchouc over here, and that means that Hunt's Hell actually has enough. That's fantastic. As well as fish oil. So what I'm going to actually do is go over to here and swap this dude out. Actually get the guy, there you go, for a fish oil. So we'll be having a whole bunch of fish oil being utilized here, so we get some extra plantains, and that's going to be fantastic. Did the Commandant actually arrive at Dishwater quite yet? I think it's over Roma, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's get some felt, and then we're gonna hightail it back to Terradonge, because I'm pretty sure we have enough in here. Where is it at? Did I pass it?
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay, so go all the way to Terradonge. Pretty cool. That's not the mode that I want to be in. I'm so used to pressing that button now. Alrighty, so that's where we're going to end this episode off. I will be, in the next one, probably activating all the flamethrower towers, and that's where we're going to officially call it for Solaria for the series. So we had a little bit of a mini-series building that penal colony, as Patrick likes to call it, in this series, and it's been really cool. I think the item over there in the Arctic for iron is definitely worthwhile, so I'll probably work on getting a couple more of those. That should be pretty cool, and we'll see. But until next time, please consider commenting, subscribing, sharing the channel with your friends, and all that good stuff. Help me grow the community. It'll be fantastic. I have plenty of ideas, and for everyone who just has recently found the channel, thank you so much for doing so, and I will catch you on the next episode. Do not interrupt me, tourist. I have no time, energy, or patience to deal with you. Okay. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next episode.